Wandavision has arrived on Disney Plus, and critics are raving. It's unlike anything anyone has seen before. Daring, boldly surreal, Marvel is finally back.
I'm so looking forward to it.
Wandavision, original series now streaming only on Disney Plus.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, FuturisticMike, and I'm back with another Wandavision video if you're new. Now, this is going to be the review and recap for Wandavision Season 1, Episode 3. If you're a fan of Wandavision, if you love Wandavision, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe and turn on those post notifications so when I post videos on Wandavision, you get them. Now, this episode is titled Now in Color, and the description for this episode reads, Wanda's pregnancy fritzes her powers as she and Vision prepare for an accelerated delivery. Man, this is my favorite episode out of the 3 so far. The first episodes were pretty good. You know, they were in black and white, and a lot of people were confused of the direction that the show was gonna take. But now we're getting into what the show is actually supposed to be. You know, there was a lot of weird things going on in this episode. Things were not what it seemed at all. And we see that they're stuck in some type of simulation or something. And over the next couple episodes, we're gonna know exactly what's going on. Now in WandaVision episode 3, Now in Color, it's moving into like a 70s era. It kind of reminded me of like the Brady Bunch or something like that. That's what it seemed like. There are more hints at something strange going on around Wanda and Vision, but could a kindly neighbor have anything to do with it? You know, the neighbors around them are acting nice, but they might have something to do with all this. At the end of this episode, we have more questions than we do answers. Now, at the end of the previous episode, Wanda and Vision found themselves expecting a baby, and it turned to color. Now, episode 3 picks up almost immediately after with the local doctor, Stan Nielsen, checking in on them. Dr. Nielsen seems more interested in getting away on his vacation than helping Wanda, but he says Wanda is about 4 months along. The only problem is it's been only like 12 hours. Vision has a lot of questions about this whole situation, but Wanda doesn't want him to ask any of these questions. Interestingly, this version of Vision is so suspicious of everything. We see him questioning everything around him. He doesn't think anything is normal. He knows something's not right, but he can't quite put his finger on it. Vision has every right to be suspicious. He mentions everything that's odd around them. He says it to Wanda, and then the whole scene resets, and he's suddenly optimistic about becoming a father. Did you guys catch that the scene just reset? Now, who reset the scene? Was it Wanda not wanting to engage with this fake reality, or who was it? Now, it doesn't help that their neighbor Herb starts acting really strange. While cutting the tops of his hedges, he saws right through Wanda and Vision's garden wall. Even after Vision points it out, he keeps at it. He keeps mentioning it. But there's no time to discuss Herb because Wanda goes into labor. Now, with Wanda's pregnancy going forward, Vision had calculated when the due date could be. Only he's off by a few days, and this is the most unpredictable pregnancy ever. He races to go get the doctor before he goes off on his holiday vacation. While Vision is out, Wanda is on her own, and Geraldine arrives for a quick chat. Wanda manages to hide her bump with a coat, you know, her baby bump. She tries to hide it as best as she can, but each contraction ignites her powers, changing her disguise. Geraldine decides to conversate with Wanda. Wanda would have sent her away had it not been for a huge stork marching around the home. Like a random ass huge stork just around the house. Wanda's powers have gone so haywire and so crazy that her powers actually cause the painted stork from the nursery to be brought to life. And now she can't even get it away. You know, it keeps coming to the living room when she's trying to talk to Geraldine. It's not like she can use her powers to make it go away because Geraldine is right in front of her. Now, desperate to keep the stork out of view and to hide her contractions, Wanda only half listens to Geraldine's story about being a badass at work. Now, she manages to congratulate her new friend on her promotion. The contractions eventually become so hard to hide, and Geraldine sees that Wanda is not only pregnant, but moments away from giving birth. And of course she's confused because the last time she seen Wanda, she had no bump at all. She wasn't pregnant. Now Vision and the doctor are taking their time. Wanda is in luck because Geraldine turns out to be an excellent midwife. She helps Wanda through the process of giving birth, and a baby boy is born. Vision and the doctor arrive right after the birth of the boy, and it seemed like great timing, only it wasn't. Now, we seen earlier in the episode, Wanda and Vision couldn't decide on a name for their son. Wanda wanted Tommy, Vision wanted Billy. But the moment Vision sees their son, he knows that the name is Tommy. He wanted to please Wanda. Now, fortunately for Vision, there's another child. Billy is born moments after, and Vision gets to witness this birth. Now, if you read the comics, the Marvel comics, then you know that Tommy and Billy are in the comics. They have kids in the comics, twins, and that's the right names, I believe. Now, Vision takes the doctor back home. What was funny is when the doctor first showed up with Vision, the doctor said to Geraldine, "We were going so fast, it was almost like we were flying." It was funny, but like I said, he takes the doctor back home, and it looks like his vacation is off. The doctor looks a bit terrified as he explains to Vision that small towns are hard to escape. Now, what does that mean, and why is he so scared? But there's another mystery to solve in this episode. Herb and Agnes are chatting outside, but they appear concerned about Geraldine. Vision questions them about it because he sees they're over there talking, whispering and everything. But when they answer Vision, the answers are pretty vague. According to Herb and Agnes, Geraldine is new to town and she doesn't have a family or home in Westview. Vision wants to know why that even matters. Now, Herb almost answers, but Agnes looks as terrified as the doctor did earlier. They're hiding something from Vision, but what is it? What are they hiding? What is everybody in this town hiding? Now, inside the house, Geraldine congratulates Wanda on the twins, and Wanda finds herself talking about her late brother Pedro that died, at the end of Age of Ultron. I think this is the first mention of Pedro that we've had since Avengers Age of Ultron. Nobody has talked about him since. We knew that Wanda was so broken up about his death, but we haven't heard his name since the second Avengers movie. Now, Wanda isn't the only one thinking of Pedro, because Geraldine recalls that Ultron killed Pedro. Now, how does she know that? Who is this woman? Wanda has so many questions, and even more so when she notices that Geraldine's necklace is the same symbol she saw on the beekeeper in the previous episode. Geraldine acts really weird when Wanda starts questioning her, and by the time Vision returns home, she is gone. Where did Geraldine go? Now, as Wanda looks on at her sons, the screen changes. The screen changes from the 70s screen to widescreen. The whole aspect ratio changes, and the camera leaves Westview. Now, a barrier is breached by Geraldine's body. She lands on the ground, and she's surrounded by soldiers and helicopters. It seems like she came out of some portal or something like that. We can assume that Wanda is within the portal and the real world is outside. But is she there on her own free will? Is she the one that kicked Geraldine out? The portal breach looked like Wanda's powers, and Wanda certainly has some control over what happens in Westview. There's so many questions that we can't wait to get answers to, and that's the end of the episode. When it shows the portal and Geraldine gets kicked out of this place, that's the end of the episode. So what's going on? What happened? Like, where are they at? There's so many questions. I don't think a whole lot happens in episode 3, but I think the throwbacks to Wanda and Vision's comic arcs and to the Age of Ultron were fun. When they mentioned Pedro and everything. The episode had another in-universe advertisement, and this time featuring Hydra soap. Now, what part do these ads play in Westview? It was cool that they mentioned Hydra and stuff. I just love the way they're doing things. This show is so different from anything that we've ever seen in the MCU. And I'm loving it. Honestly, I'm loving it. I think WandaVision is such an exciting installment and is set to expand the Marvel Universe in new and exciting ways. And I can't wait for the next episode. Fridays, or should I say like late Thursday nights, because it comes on at 3 a.m. Friday. But you can still call that Thursday night. Those can't come fast enough. I cannot wait for Thursday night, Friday morning to see the next episode. This is such a great show. You know, they're doing things so different. It's exciting, and I can't wait for the next one. But what did you guys think of the WandaVision episode 3? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you think is going to happen next? What are your thoughts and predictions for the rest of the season? Tell me everything you think is going to happen. Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all WandaVision content in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. If you guys want to donate to the channel to help support the channel, I got links to the PayPal and Cash App accounts. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy, FuturisticMike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.